Hey church, this is your summer quarterly update, and I want to beg you to please listen and pray through and then continually pray for these major things that are going on in our church. The first one is just an update. We're continuing to look for a worship pastor. And if you don't know, Josh will be moving into the associate pastor role, where he will be overseeing our groups as we've grown. And as Josh's heart has been challenged by God to take on a bigger role responsibility here, he will be moving to overseeing groups. And that is crucial for us because as we've seen growth, we have more and more realized that our weekend gathering can't be the main catalyst for spiritual growth, but our groups need to be. So that's a big prayer. Prayer for our search for the worship person, prayer for Josh moving over to this role, and prayer for groups and group leaders to step up and lean into this critical responsibility in developing one another more deeply, more intimately, more personally within our group's systems. With that, we continue to search for our next middle school director. Mike, our awesome and faithful middle school pastor who's been here 18 years, I think now, is going to be moving on to a counseling role in the new year. And so we're starting that search now. Be praying for both of those. Be praying for the movement of roles. Those are major things for our church that we need God to bring the right people there. And as things move around, just that the passion of each one of us would lean into the opportunities to help one another grow. I mentioned a few weeks ago that our loan company had said that they've never seen a church pay off their loan as intentionally as we have. And we are just $545,000, $545,000, I think that number's right, away from being a debt-free church. That's incredible. In 6 years ago, we had a $3.7 million loan when the construction was done on this building. But we're sitting at just over $500,000. And I would love to see that paid off by the end of summer. That's audacious, but would you pray about, it's called the Greater Than campaign, and when you give, you can allocate it to that. But we would just love to see that loan paid off by the end of the year. I'd love to see it paid off by the end of summer. That would be incredible and awesome and amazing. But be praying that we can pay that off. And with that, as we've grown, and maybe you've experienced sometimes, most often in our children's room, sometimes in the auditorium, although we've added some more chairs, sometimes in the parking lot, we are having space issues. And so the elders and leadership team have been prayerfully considering and working with an architect to say, what does it look like to build space for our kids and our students? What does it look like to expand to the back side of the building and back in terms of the left side if you're looking at the building from Centerville? But we've been working with an architect for a year to try to build what stages we see needing in stages, so that we can accrue as little or no debt as possible. To build it all is costly. And so we're prayerfully working through getting drawings, working with site planners to say, how can we build what we feel is needed? But that's gonna take a lot of finances, and it's going to take us all stepping up. And so what I would ask of you is pray for wisdom in when to say go and when to say no. Pray for wisdom in the design process and in just every step of the way. Pray for wisdom for not just us, but for yourself, and what does it look like to be a part of whatever comes next. There's, again, an ideal is that we'd say, here's the plan, here's the cost, and we would raise the full amount, that it would be pledged. By the time that building is over, we could just pay off the loan and remain debt-free. My guess is that would be about $5 million, which is unreasonable to think that our church could pledge that much in the building time. But I think God could do it. But it all depends on how we respond and if that's what he wants. So those are the major things. Please be praying for it. If you have any questions, let me or Brett or any of the elders know, but we would pray for our worship pastor position, and then Josh moving to the associate pastor. Pray for Mike as he transitions next year and that middle school pastor role. Pray for our church debt that we would respond and pay that off, and that we could remain debt-free as we build for the current and even future needs of our church. Thank you so much for listening. Love you. And in all this, may we love Jesus and live Jesus greater than everything.